On Ubuntu Server, setting up a static IP address is essential for easier access and management. In this video, I'll walk you through the steps to configure a static IP, ensuring your server stays stable and always accessible within the network. First, in the Ubuntu Server interface, enter the ifconfig command to check the basic information of the network card. From the results, to configure a static IP address on Ubuntu Server, you need to pay attention to two key details: the network interface name and the subnet you are using. On recent versions of Ubuntu Server, network configuration is managed using Netplan. The configuration files are usually stored in the Netplan directory. You will find a configuration file similar to this. This is the file we'll edit to assign a static IP address to the server. In this case, my server is currently receiving an IP address automatically from DHCP. This is indicated by the configuration line with DHCP4 is true. Now let's switch to a Windows PC. From here, we'll use SSH to connect to the Ubuntu server and proceed with the configuration more conveniently. Now use the current IP address to connect to your Ubuntu server via SSH. Next, enter your login username and password to access the Ubuntu server. Next, navigate to the Netplan directory, which contains the network configuration files of Ubuntu Server. Next, open the configuration file using a text editor, such as Vim or Nano, to edit the network settings. Next, delete all the existing content in the configuration file, so we can start fresh and enter the new static IP configuration. Next, insert the sample configuration content that I've prepared into the file. This will serve as the base configuration for assigning a static IP address to the Ubuntu server. First, edit the network interface name in the configuration file. This should match the interface name we identified earlier using the ifconfig command. Next, assign a static IP address that you want for the server. Make sure this IP address is within the same subnet and not already in use by another device to avoid conflicts. Next, enter the gateway IP address and the DNS server addresses you are using. These are crucial settings that allow the server to access the internet and resolve domain names. Alright. Once you've finished editing, save and exit the configuration file. Finally, apply the changes you've just made by running the Netplan apply command. This will update the network configuration and activate the static IP address we've set. Right after setting the new IP address, you'll notice that the current SSH session is no longer available. At this point, go directly to your Ubuntu server to verify the network configuration. Here you should see the new IP address that we've just configured successfully applied. We've just completed the process of configuring a static IP address on Ubuntu Server. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.